My name is Anthony, and I'm a theater artist. To not have a point of view is to be a coward. This I believe. My personal life is shaped and defined by my opinions, my beliefs, my point of view. The greatest service I can do for myself is knowing and expressing how I feel. However, all great art requires sacrifice. As an actor, I must sacrifice my individuality and beliefs in order to become entirely neutral. Only then can I begin to build a transformative character from the ground up. Neutrality is something that I resent in my personal life, but must embrace in my professional one. To cling on to my beliefs in my artistic endeavors would be selfish. It is critical that I make no value judgments on my character in order to serve the playwright's vision, even if the character's values are in direct conflict with my own. Especially as a young actor, it is my duty not to look like an American teenager standing on stage, unless the character calls for that. My body is my instrument. I strive to take emotional and physical care of my instrument. I do this by respecting my real life offstage and leaving it at the stage door. I use the power of imagination to get me to where I need to be by the time Places is called. The greatest tool I have as an actor, like most artists, is my imagination, the endless string of possibilities and what-ifs at my disposal. Last year, I learned a great lesson about imagination, risk, and neutrality. In my freshman year studying acting, I was fortunate enough to study under Johnny Hobbs Jr. Whenever I reflect upon that class, I remember an exercise that really stuck with me. The exercise was straightforward. Mr. Hobbs had us recall if we had any recurring dreams that were clear in our minds. After breaking into a few small groups, one person in each group directed the others to make an acting performance out of the dreams. My friend had a dream where he had to protect his little brother from a big, scary monster. I was the monster. I snaked around the room, grunting and sniffling like a bloodthirsty animal, searching for a delicious child to eat. I was engrossed in this monster, and after all the groups had gone, I remember thinking how well everyone's performance went. Much better than usual, and I couldn't tell you why until the wise Mr. Hobbs told me. He said, "I always love seeing these exercises. If I preface them with the fact that it's a dream, people will always take bigger risks because it's not real." This stood out to me in a profound way. I strive for realism in my work without presentational qualities that I have worked so hard to eliminate. But Johnny reminded me that acting is about playing, having fun, using my imagination. I had come up with what I'd thought was a neutral base for building a character, but Johnny had set me free from this holding on to a form that even neutrality gets in the way sometimes. It is easy to get stuck in the tragedy of theater and forget that you're in a play. And I act because I like to do just that, play.